If you talk too quietly, then it's harder to edit out. But if you talk too loudly and you enter the normalizer mode, it turns everything really small. And then when you try to do it all over again, it messes everything up. The way I edit is weird. The way I edit is weird, but now I know the right way to edit. I didn't want to drink my milk, but okay, I'll take it. I didn't want to drink out of my polygon bottle. Oh gosh, I'm glad I'm used to these. Gosh dang it! Why isn't Star Fox 64 on the Wii U eShop? That's what I meant to say. Not going for 100%, but I'd like to collect these. I think the only real thing you need is the 200 ruby bag to buy something later. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, technically, you don't even. I don't want to bottle them yet. We gotta save the tennis racket for Ganondorf. Gosh dang it! Oh, my shield's gone. Actually, I prefer not to have a shield because I think it looks cooler, but that's just the child in me. Okay. I think if you touch the other statues in this room, they actually all come to life. What was I saying? I was saying something about role-playing games, but I forgot. I don't know, shields are for wimps, so who needs them? You know what's a funny idea? I was originally, when I got Dark Souls 2, I was originally gonna play that? Blind? And it's as stupid as it sounds. Actually, in theory, that's a really dumb idea. Why would I? It's stupid. Who plays a game like Dark Souls blind? It's like playing... No, that's the best example for it. This control stick's so weird. It's like so precise. Not precise. It's so like I'm going forward, but I feel like it keeps trying to move me left or right. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. Use Z-targeting to always look in the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it?
No, because I can just do that. Useful technique? Get out of here, Navi. You're crazy. I already have 99 rubies. I already have the max amount of rubies I need. I don't know what accent that was, but it's amazing. A heart. A heart unlike any other. I don't know what's in this chest, but I'll take it. You got pointless rubies. I really wish the bank account was in this game, but it's not. I totally messed up. I could do it the other way, where I just pick up the bomb, wait for it, and just jump off the cliff and just blow myself up in the process, but that's no fun. The triangles at the top of the triangles on the top of the bomb rock float. I don't think anyone else has noticed that. I'm probably the first to ever notice that. Quite an amazing feat. I thought the cat was scratching at the door again. There we go. See, Link looks cool with his little butter knife. I guess that makes sense. He is a kid. I wouldn't give a full sword to a kid. Actually, every time there's like a kid version of Link, it always looks like a butter knife. We'll get to Wind Waker eventually. I actually need to complete Wind Waker because I actually want to play... I actually want to try to do the Wind Waker LP with the blue tunic on. And because you also get all the text for it too. What do I mean by that? I think it'd be easier to explain after we fight these little Alphos. I don't have a shield anymore, I just noticed that. This is a battle. Oh yeah, the stick. Bring it on! I got the Deku stick. I got the Great Deku stick. Ripped it right from the Great Deku himself. You ain't ready for this. Oh, never mind. Just gonna wait. It just brought out my son. Could you imagine like a kid running up to you, and they're just like whipping out a slingshot, and you have like a giant sword? It's like, I don't know who's gonna win this battle. I'm not entirely sure. I have a story about this fight. I actually just remembered it when I was a kid. I actually ran over to those hearts over there on the other edge, and I fell off, and I had to run all the way up here, and it wasn't fun. I think if I jump slash, I'll do a little bit more damage, which is what I should do. There we go. Actually took him out in 5 hits instead of the normal 3. I'm actually going to run over and get those hearts. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about that. I think if you don't go through that door, the Liz, 's, 'Alphos actually respawn. I'm not sure about Anyway, there's actually a... I remember watching the Powerpuff Girls, and actually the mayor plays The Legend of Zelda, or like a Legend of Zelda ripoff game. And I was always like, what is that game he's playing? As a kid, I was like, what is that game? It looks so fun. I can't... There has to be like a real game on that. It's just... And this actually is. It's this game. I think it's based off this version of Ocarina. I think it's based off of Ocarina. I'm not entirely sure. If you watch the Powerpuff Girls, then that is fantastic. The Powerpuff Girls was a decent show. Can't even... I don't know why... I think she's there to... Oh my gosh, I need to hit... I don't know if these are the... I don't know if they're the eyes that actually re-trigger. I think those are only the silver eyes, but I'm not entirely sure. So, let's make this bracelet that the Goron... that Daurina gave us completely worthless now. So weird to get this item. I already pretty much just ruined what the item is. It's the bomb bag. Holding is made from a Dodongo's stomach. What the heck? What the? You found 20 bombs inside. I'm glad the person who left the bomb bag in here left bombs too. That would have been horrible if there was nothing in it. I was about to compliment this game. Those pots there. Oh, I was about to be like, if that's a way to practice your bomb arcs, that's really cool. But no, it's just 2 pots there for no reason. Oh dang it! I don't like that button is the button to activate save states.
With the switch on, the movie platform goes higher. Now you can quickly reach the 2nd floor.
Actually, it's actually a good thing. Actually, what I should do before each recording is actually create a save state. Create a save state before I start, just in case I mess up, or the audio goes out of sync for the video. And what I could do... is if it messes up, because... Oh gosh, dang it. I never do this the right way anyway. You're supposed to stand on top of the bridge and actually... Okay, just leave it there. That's fine. Oh gosh. Okay, I gotta actually... Forgot that if you hit down on the pad, it actually... Link will throw the bomb instead of... Wee! Don't jump off. I mean, there's an easy way back up, but I don't want to do that. Let's just get this dungeon over with. It's funny how the first couple dungeons take 30 minutes, but it never feels like it's 30 minutes. That's what I was trying to talk about. That's right. The RPG is like, you're playing a game and you're like, normally you don't like keep track of time. So like when you hit pause and you're like save and it's like the game tells you you've been playing for 17 hours or something like that, you're like, it felt like 5 minutes. I was lost in time for that long. Totally worth it though. Ah, you dumb bat. I'm gonna shoot you down with my slingshot. I don't want to save. So yeah, so from here on out, if future me watches this... Oh wow, I actually hit him. And I got another heart. If future me ever knows this, we should always... I always talk to myself like it's in the 3rd person, but whatever. We should always... No, not 3rd person. I always talk to myself like it's the 2nd person I'm talking to. Because I'm crazy. I'm crazy taxi. I already made that joke last episode. On the game jumps, whatever. The game jumps. It's like Game Grumps, except instead of being grumpy, which is totally not what Game Grumps is even about. Instead of being grumpy, technically, we're gonna have a face cam and all we do is just jump around. Are these have to be a texture too. And that was a dumb, but I was trying to figure out. There's a Skulltula in here. I had no idea that Skulltula was in here. I've never gotten all the Skulltulas. I've gotten enough Skulltulas to get the... Are you kidding me? You kidding me with that? You kidding me with that? You crazy? I've gotten enough Skulltulas to actually get the thingy. I've gotten enough Skulltulas to get the 200 rupee. You push that block out to use it later, but then the block completely disappears, so whatever. Seeds! A fairy! I don't need a fairy. I don't need no fairy. I don't need no dumb fairy. Okay, I probably should have taken the fairy just in case, because I am pretty reckless when it comes to when it comes to fighting and stuff. I almost died during those stupid Lizalfos fights. That's how reckless I am. That's why I don't play. That's why I was originally gonna play. I was gonna play Dark Souls because I thought it was gonna be fun. But I realized I haven't played Dark Souls and I didn't want to use a bomb. I didn't want to call Navi. I didn't want to call Navi. Didn't want to call Navi. There we go. Navi! The fire bats remind me of an enemy from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. That's it. Because of just the colors, like it looks on this while it's on fire. It's kind of messed up when you think about it. I think if you shoot a fire arrow I think if you shoot a fire arrow in like one of the other Zelda games, the bats will catch fire. That's pretty fun. There's also ice bats later, which makes no sense. But hey, it's the game logic. It doesn't need to make sense. I would say we've been recording for up 10 minutes, but actually the first 5 minutes were spent making. See, that's a full 3D model, but when we pull out a bomb, yeah, that's a little jagged too. But it's the N64. I can forgive it. I can forgive it because there's something about the N64 style that's just so like memorable. Like when you're like thinking of Mario 64, you're not like, man, the 3DS version, not the 3D, the DS version is pretty amazing. You're like, the old one has so much charm to it because of how like basic it looks. It's just amazing, you know? As dumb as that sounds, no one will agree with me. It's King Dodongo, the infernal dinosaur. Solid Snake, let's do it. Bring it on, buddy. Whoop. This boss is like super easy, especially if we have sticks. Not what I wanted to do. I think I should have jumped attacked. I'm glad that they put this edge here so I can dodge the roly-poly attack. I'm so glad that they did that. Go! I'm actually glad that the bombs are working for once. What I mean by that is jump attack. I think if I did a jump attack the first time I hit him, it would have taken 2 shots to beat this boss, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Oh, and by the way, just in case you run out of bombs, there are bomb flowers throughout the stage. He does blow fire. I didn't mean to do that. Well, there's this fire attack. You've probably never seen that because you beat King Dodongo so fast. The bosses, you know, each Zelda game kind of adds something to Zelda that makes it better, but then takes away stuff that makes the other ones better. That's kind of weird if you think about it. I'll explain that in a minute. I wish it played the Twilight Princess music where it's like you know that one? That also plays in Wind Waker 2. Dang it. Instead plays a simpler version of that. You know, that's just your own fault there, buddy. Dun dun dun, you beat the boss, and somehow his corpse made the lava turn solid. That's interesting. I don't know how that worked out, but okay. That's actually kind of morbid when I think about it. But anyway, we got his heart. Link just rips out his heart and is like, yeah. I got it. It's a weird thought.